Hey, welcome back to the Friday Funnies, and a happy Friday to everybody. We are currently in the heart of the holiday season, which is a perfect time for the Oxford Dictionary to add another word to our language. Their word of the year is rizz, R-I-Z-Z, a contracted form of charisma. Well, I think this idea is pid, a contracted form of stupid. And speaking of stupid, I spent 3 hours watching the final Republican presidential debate on Wednesday. That's time I'll never get back. All that was missing from this extravaganza was a giant mud pit for the wrestling. The four remaining candidates yelled at each other even though the moderators turned fire hoses on them. And Ramaswamy was the worst. He was stooping to using strong language like, "Oh yeah?" and "so's your mama." And lastly, this is the season for tipping, so we are expected to tip those people who performed a service for us, like hairdressers, doormen, or the Friday Funnies. And if you're wondering how much you should tip for the Friday Funnies, I would suggest tipping no more than 45 degrees. Otherwise, you'll fall over. So stand up straight and enjoy this week's Funnies. A bar in Nagoya, Japan has added a new item to their food menu. Before eating dinner, you can opt for the special service of a slap in the face. For the price of 100 yen, that's about 90 cents US, a female member of the staff will come up to your table and slap you in the face. And amazingly, the customers seem to like it. I don't understand it. I wouldn't want my face slapped, but I think it would be fun to go into the bar in Nagoya with a fistful of yen and call out, "A round of slaps for the house," and then just sit back and watch. In Rainier, Washington, Damian Green was running for the city council against Ryan Roth. It was a close race, and when it came to election day, Damian decided that it would be narcissistic to vote for himself. So he stayed home on election day. When all the votes were tallied, Damian lost the race by one vote. One vote. The machine count was backed up by a hand count. Both confirmed a one-vote loss. Well, no one can claim that Damian Green is narcissistic, but we can all agree that by not voting for himself, Damian is our dumbass of the week. A gondola ride in the canals of Venice, Italy can be a very rewarding and romantic event, but you have to listen to the gondolier. Funnies fan Alan Weinberg sent me this story of a gondola filled with Chinese tourists. The tourists were very excited and moved around the boat taking selfies, causing the boat to rock. As the gondola was going under a bridge, the gondolier told the 5 passengers to sit down. But since they were from China, they probably didn't understand him. Well, they continued to stand up and take pictures, and before you could say COVID-19, the gondola tipped over and everybody wound up in the drink. When everybody got back on land, they were all slapped in the face because they tipped over the boat. But in this case, the slaps were free. Hey, my friends, that's it for another week. Thank you very much for joining me. Please pass this on, share whatever you can to let other people laugh today, too. And I will see you all next Friday.